Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today, we're looking at stable internet connections and being able to do our meditation beautifully. There were a lot of you that had requested that we redo the baby in the womb meditation. So that is exactly what we are planning to do today, is taking you through a deep baby in the womb meditation, just seeing whatever knowledge is channelized, whatever comes guided, and just experiencing that healing at a womb level itself for each person. We're just waiting for maybe a minute more or so that everyone that, because I think people join in a little later, like 5 minutes later, so that they don't enter midway through the meditation. In the meanwhile, does anyone have any questions or anything? We might be able to do one question, perhaps related to how important this healing in the womb is. There is, I don't know how to say your name. There's Pala something. Okay. I'll just unmute you and we'll take your question for like a minute. Yes.
Yeah. During when you brought us to the 7 level yesterday, and then you see yourself, imagine yourself in the womb. That means we have to, the energy ball has to come back to the womb, or from the 7 level we must imagine.
You can do it either way. Actually, what I had done yesterday was guided you to the Theta state, which is the meditation we do when you're learning Theta. So, I mean, over there, we say become one with the consciousness, and then you can visualize yourself in the womb, or you can see that energy ball there. Whatever makes you more comfortable, generally, just sitting in that light, that white light, and even visualizing yourself when you are in the womb. That can work incredibly powerfully as well, because you are constantly being replenished by that light that you're in. And then the imagination when you're in the womb. Today, I'm going to take you all a little differently, so that we don't have to go to the 7th plane and do it. We're still going to connect to a theta brainwave, but in a slightly different manner.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's something on chat also, and then we can start. Is it okay to feel overwhelmed during this meditation? Will the experience be different for different people? Yes, the experience will be different for different people, of course, because what was your womb time memory? What was your experience within it? How you felt is going to be different from person to person. So it will be different from person to person. But the idea is just to make sure that when you were in the womb, because I see the crowd over here, and I mean, what I would understand is a lot of you have already been through that journey of motherhood yourself. So you know that, I mean, even for us, like me being a healer, me knowing everything that is so important when you're going through a pregnancy. I know that there are times where your situation is such that you're feeling emotionally really caught up in that. You know, you should be reading good books, doing good things, feeling happy, feeling relaxed, feeling not stressed. But still, your situation is such that you're constantly in worry, or you're crying, or you don't know what emotion you're facing, and you know that that is impacting your child. So knowing that as well, that okay, that is impacting your child, what to do about it. Now at that time we have different situations, so we may not have been able to address that. However, how do I address that now? We have an opportunity that no matter what we may have been going through, or no matter what our parents may have been going through, that unconditional love can still be passed at that time that we were in the womb, because that is a seed level memory. I will share with you all one quick experience where we've had actually twins that came to class, and they were 9 years old. One of them is a little stout, like was a little stout. Now I don't know how he looks. And in general, they'd come for a class, and their mom would keep saying that, one of them was really thin, really skinny. The other one was a little plump, and they were just 9-year-olds. Their moms had learned Theta. They were doing a rainbow children class themselves. And the one that was thin, he would generally, after class, we'd offer some food. He generally wouldn't enjoy eating so much. He would just, his mom also said he's picky with his food, etc. And the other one would love what is there. But the mom said, please restrict what he's eating because he doesn't realize when he's full and then he actually throws up. Okay. And we were just doing the baby in the womb healing, and we were teaching it to these kids as to how to do this healing for yourself. And while we were teaching them, they were all boys and girls in the class. We asked each of them to do the process for themselves, that this is what we're going to do. We guided them and asked them to do it for themselves. And when they did the healing for themselves, both the twins had done it for themselves individually, but what they saw in the womb was exactly the same. They saw that the mother was quite petite, actually, and she had 2 sacks because they weren't identical twins either. And the food was all going to one sack, the food, the oxygen, everything was going more to one sack, but there wasn't enough that was going to the other one. Now, the first sack that was there was actually the thinner child that was there. He was receiving all of those things while the other wasn't. So now what happened is the first one came out and said, I was feeling so guilty that I'm getting all of it and I can't do anything to make it reach the other one. And the other one said, I never knew when I would get enough food or oxygen. So whenever I got it, I made sure that I had as much as I could. Now the plumper kid actually had asthma as well. Asthma is again that shortness of breath which is there. Just simply doing this healing for themselves, his asthma was cured. All the patterns that were coming from such a small thing. And it wasn't in anyone's control. But so many of the emotions we take on when we are in the womb. They say, in fact, most babies also start out as twins. It's not something medically told to us, but one persists. So that whole feeling of, feeling alone sometimes just the expectation, and it's never in a negative manner. Oh, I wish it's a boy, I wish it's a boy, I wish it's a girl. How accepted does the baby feel? And these babies choose us. They choose us as their parents. And we do a whole birthing module for this reason, in fact, because we're so conditioned to hear everywhere labor pain, labor pain, labor pain. Now, this beautiful soul that has chosen you, you will see most people feel that certain obligation towards their mother. No matter whether they have a love relationship, hate relationship with their mother, whatever their relationship with their mother, you will always say, no, this is my responsibility towards her. I have to do it. There's that obligation. There's a lot of twang with my speech. Can you all hear me fine? There's someone who's written on the chat that there's a lot of twang with my speech. So I don't know if it is. Okay. So why is it that we have both our parents, our mom and our dad? We might be closer to one or the other, but we all feel a certain sense of obligation towards our moms, no matter what. Now, come to think of it, this person gave us everything she had for 9 months. The nutrition, the oxygen, the water, everything that we required. Okay, you choose this mother, she gives you everything. And now when you come out into the world, what is the first thing that is generally said? Oh my God, it was so painful. It was so painful. You went through labor pain. And then after this many hours of labor, the baby came out. Or, oh, I had to be cut open for the baby to come out. Imagine how one would feel when I've chosen someone and I feel like they gave me everything they could. And what is it that I gave them first thing when I came in the world? I gave them pain. And honestly, none of us feel that emotion. We're all extremely happy to have our child here. But it is in the understanding of these words and understanding of how one feels. At this age, when we're all grown up, also, we wouldn't like if we cause our loved ones pain. And to think that a person who gave me everything, I started out as a little cell and I grew into this incredible being. So we actually talk about shifting the speech that we have when we're in the womb, when we're carrying a baby. Change the speech that you have. Let them know how loved they are. Even if your situation is tough, because life happens, this healing, sending them lots of unconditional love, letting them know that no matter what, I love you. I mean, I have a 1.5-year-old kid, and I don't know how many times I keep telling him, thank you for trusting us, thank you for trusting us. Because when we feel so frazzled and this little soul still chooses you, trusting you so implicitly that no, you are going to take care of them. That is just something that's going to happen. And to see that blessing come into fruition is just something so incredibly beautiful. It's a whole journey of there are people saying there's no sound. Is there sound or no? I'm getting mixing all well. Okay. You guys, please check your connections. Okay. There is. Okay. Because I was just concerned that there is a problem. Okay. But it is pregnancy. I mean, I am currently as well 8.5 months pregnant. Okay, so this is probably the last 2 weeks that I'm going to be taking sessions for you guys. Any topics that you all want to cover before I go really close to my due date, and I'm probably going to be just joining in the sessions as and when I can. But I know that pregnancy is a journey of ups and downs, and sometimes I know women feel like, oh my God, we're doing all the hard work. We have to give up so much, we give so many sacrifices, but it's an absolute boon to be able to create life within you. It's a power that you have that is unparalleled, like that nobody can compare to. And today I want each of you to be connected to the womb memory. I'm going to be connecting you to that, connecting you to your life purpose within that. Because you came in as a very pure divine soul. I always tell people that we are the smartest, before we're born. Even babies, we treat them, babies or children, we treat them like they understand nothing. But I promise you, their understanding, their view of the world is beyond what we have when we're all grown up. Because when you actually think of it, just understand and imagine that you started out as one little cell in the body, but you knew how to actually manipulate the body to be able to survive within a body, to be able to get all you needed to grow, to be able to find your way out through such a narrow canal. You knew all of that before anyone ever told you how to do things. Our mothers didn't tell us when we were doing that, oh, come out like this. Now we actually have programs where there's hypnobirthing and all, where sort of visualize how the baby comes up, but the baby knows how to do that. The baby, when they need something to eat, you will start craving that food. You will have that food. If there isn't enough space for the baby, they will make sure that they make you go to the washroom 10 times so that there is enough space in there. We came from such incredible clarity, such incredible wisdom to be able to sustain our own lives. Even before our brain developed, we think the brain is the seed of everything. But even before our brain ever developed, you don't come with a fully developed brain. It shapes according to your experiences. But even before that happened, you knew how to ensure your survival in this world. A baby's grip, they say, if you hold them by their fingers and live, is so strong because they have that clasp. You leave a baby, they will find how to get milk. So we've come, each of you has come from such incredible wisdom. Now is the time to actually reconnect to that wisdom and to reconnect to it in the best manner possible, with that safety, with that love, with that nurturing. Okay. So I'd just like to ask everyone to simply close their eyes. Allow yourself to close your eyes and to take in 7 deep breaths. Breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. With every breath that you take in, allowing yourself to connect within, to connect deeper to who you are. To truly connect to yourself. With every breath out, letting go of any anxiety, worry, stress of your routine, any worries of what to do next, how to do next, where does this come from, just letting it go. With every breath in, connecting at a deeper level to your core, to your heart, to your soul energy. Knowing and feeling what it is like to be one within yourself. Breathing out any disturbances. Every breath taking you deeper and deeper to that connection within yourself. And making that intent in your mind now. To connect to yourself, to your energy when you were in your mother's womb. Invoking and asking the creator of all that is to help you connect to yourself, to the time that you were in your mother's womb. Every breath taking you deeper, deeper, and recollecting now that time that you were safely, securely snug in your mother's belly, in your mother's womb. Witnessing as you call upon the creator of all that is, call upon the gods that you believe in, your guardian angels and your guides, to help lead you through this process as they take you back to that memory when you were in your mother's womb. And as you have connected to that memory now, to that time, whether you feel the need to imagine it, visualize it, remember it, feel it, hear it, know that all of these beautiful guiding lights, your guardian angels, your guides, the creator of all that is, are here to support you on your journey. And witness as they send lots and lots of healing and unconditional love. Pure white light to you as you are in that womb. Feeling that tingly white light through your entire being. Every cell feeling it. Every cell vibrating with that white light of love. And as you feel that energy of love through your entire being, now feel that love that divinity, and allow yourself to reconnect to the purpose with which you chose this womb, with which you chose this mother, this family for yourself. Allowing that divine light to connect you to your soul purpose that chose this womb, feeling so thankful, so grateful towards this womb, towards your mother. That beautiful energy of gratitude just emanating from there. As you feel that gratitude towards this beautiful being that has given you life. Feel that gratitude both ways. Allow yourself to know and understand the creator of all that is his definition and perspective of gratitude, and knowing what a beautiful energy it is, feeling gratitude within your entire being. As you radiate with gratitude for having life within this womb, for feeling safe, for feeling secure, for knowing that all your needs are taken care of, for the divine wisdom that you have, and the light and spark of divinity that is you. Knowing and understanding the creator of all that is his definition and perspective of safety and security, knowing that you have it, knowing that you choose it, knowing that you deserve it, and that you are safe, secure in this womb, in this life that you've chosen, in this form that you've chosen, in this family that you have chosen. Feeling the light of safety, of security, feeling so loved, so cherished in this womb. Reconnecting to the wisdom that you come from, as you understand that even at such an initial stage, we are divine. And that divinity, that divine wisdom, allows us to ensure our life within the womb, gives us the knowledge and the wisdom of how to connect and how to survive within the womb, how to live our lives, reconnect to the love, the joy, and the laughter, which is the essence of this divinity. Feel that joy within. Feel that baby giggling inside, so warm, so comfortable, so happy and nurtured, so pampered. Let the energy of love surround you and surround all that there is. Release any negativity you may have felt from any given situations around, from anything anyone may have said or thought, intentionally or unintentionally, that may have felt hurtful in that moment. Now simply gather that up, open your hands, and let it be taken over by the light. For in this moment of empowerment, in this moment of reconnecting to your essence in the womb, you choose love. You choose joy. And you choose to know how empowered you are. You choose to understand the divine that you come from. And the divine has the power to heal everything. Witness as you see your own special light radiating through the womb. That love and acceptance for the self coming from within, growing from your heart chakra to all that there is. As you understand, as you witness the miracle of life, the miracle that you are. Visualize and witness as you can see your own journey in the womb, growing from one little cell into this beautiful, magnificent being, every body part forming, every new experience that you feel, where you first experience your mother's voice, where you first experience what it is like to be inside and to know that there is amazing life outside waiting for you. Feel this unconditional love, joy, magic, and know right in this moment that you are a miracle. You are a miracle of the divine, the very essence of love that comes in human form. And it is your birthright. And you choose in this moment to feel that love, to accept that love, to feel that joy, and to live your life forward, remembering that you are divine and that you are very, very, very loved. That you are a being of joy, that you are a spark of the divine. Allowing yourself now to take in each of these emotions, each of these feelings, letting them enter through you, feeling them at the very core of your being. See how amazing that light in the womb feels. That seed that grows into the beautiful, healthy, happy person that is you. Having experienced, having sent lots of safety, unconditional love, nurturing, light, joy, happiness to yourself as you are in the womb. See a beautiful golden light help you as you take in each of these feelings. Feeling each of them, hearing them, seeing them, witnessing them in the womb now. Knowing that that is the seed that you've come from and that is all you're going to be. Allowing yourself to pass that light, that love to yourself. Through all the moments in your childhood, through all the time out now, coming right into this moment that you are in now. Feeling that love and light in your essence even now. As you have understood that that is the essence of joy that you come from. Where you know just how loved you are. Where you accept all that there is with grace, with love and gratitude. Feeling this golden light shining out from your heart and towards your entire being. Feeling grateful, feeling thankful, feeling joyous, and knowing just how loved you are, just what a miracle you are, just how much power you have, and the wisdom you have always had. Choosing to reconnect to that sense of gratitude and to your purpose. Feeling empowered and enlightened with the same. Knowing that you are the power. Feeling amazing. Take it all in and know that this is your life. Whenever it is that you feel ready and you feel like you've truly experienced this, simply come back into this room, allowing yourself to open your eyes with a big, broad smile, feeling grateful, thankful, integrated, right from the time you were in the womb up until this very moment, and carrying that forward. And simply open your eyes. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Balance, balance. Joy is all that there is. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Balance, balance. Seeing some of you still come back. How do you feel? Good? Please, please, I urge each of you, no matter what you do today, no matter what you do any day, just taking 1 second to remember where you come from. No matter where you are now, a mango tree will always be a mango tree, no matter how many birds poop on it, no matter what ants may have gotten into the soil, it will still always be a mango tree. You come from the divine and you will always be connected to that divine within you, just as long as you remember that. We have a slight amnesia that happens to us sometimes as we forget what incredible energy we come from. And we start treating ourselves the way our worst enemy would treat us. But treat yourself the way you deserve to be treated. You are a walking miracle. You knew how to sustain yourself then, and you know that now. And that is something to always, always remember. Okay? Now, we're just simply going to show you a short video because alongside doing this week on inner child, we're also doing some live talks on inner child healing that are happening through Instagram, which Mom Sangeeta Shah is doing with Nawaz Modi. She had done 1 episode already. And today is the second one. Since we're on the same theme, it would be great if you can join because they were already midway through a talk. So it's going to be very, very insightful. And it's going to be talking about various aspects of how our childhood actually affects our current life. I will quickly show you that video and then talk about it. Mehak, can you please put the video on? this will be happening on our Insta Live. We will also have, we'll have you, if you're on Instagram, you need to get on Sesta Healing. It should tell you when we're live. We will still send a notification or a link to the same when we start the session on our groups, so that it's easier for each of you to be able to join it. And while this has been a meditation that is going to actually give a lot of perspective on how our childhood experiences are framing our current reality. As I always tell you, the cognitive understanding of that is equally, if not more important than just simply doing a process, because the process has helped, but when we understand is when we can actually shift it. There is no energy exchange. It's a free live talk which is happening for everyone to attend. We're going to be doing 2 more talks in that series, and we're going to be doing the releases over here. So that will both be happening parallelly. Thank you everyone for your wishes as well. Everyone's been wishing, and thank you so much for that. There's some questions that people are posting about their personal life that needs to be on the chat, on the WhatsApp individual messaging. And other than that, we will be moving forward tomorrow into actually from the womb healing to our inner child experiences that are there, and what we experience in our childhood, and healing any of the experiences which we may want to as well. So I'm looking forward to each of you joining tomorrow on time so that we can continue this journey forward. Please join in the evening for the Insta Live if you can. It is completely free. It is simply a conversation that is going to happen between the 2 hosts, and they're going to be discussing the various aspects of childhood affecting our current life. The timing would be mentioned. I'm sorry, I don't remember it. Mehak, can you tell them the time?
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. today.
8. Okay. And she will share the link as well, but it would be helpful if you're already on Instagram, because otherwise it would be difficult at that point for you to navigate and get on Instagram. Instagram is the place where we actually upload most of our reels, most of the other information that we do. To be very honest, we do most of our live talks also over there, and the giveaways also we're planning to do there. So I know that some people are mainly on Facebook, but Instagram is a lot more streamlined, so we choose generally do them there. So if you can, today is a great day to get on there. Even if you just need to follow one account, then that's okay. If you don't want the extra clutter and extra things, okay. It's Sesta Healing. I will have Mehak send you the link. It is today.